This episode of The Bald and the Beautiful is brought to you by Ro. When we talk about healthcare, we usually think about bodies, symptoms, conditions, or tanned bottoms. But the truth is, your health isn't just about your blood pressure, your BMI, or your shockingly toned posterior. It's about how you feel. And if you're not feeling like you, that ripples through everything in your life. That's why Ro exists, to clear that nonsense out of the way. Their free insurance checker tells you if you're covered for GLP-1 meds like Ozempic or Wegovy, without the bureaucratic clown parade. Just upload your insurance card and Ro handles the rest. No paperwork, no hold music, no constant, "your call is very important to us" lies. They'll send you a full report, breaking it all down in plain English, not insurance gobbledygook. Go to ro.co/bald for your free insurance check. That's ro.co/bald to see if your insurance covers GLP-1s for free. Go to ro.co/safety for black box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications.
Well, where did you get that tiny little fan?
It came forever ago.
For the people in the car, can you do it close to the microphone?
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like
it's not a
cracking your knuckles.
It's not a child cracking their toes.
You know what? This is for the gals, the Donald Trumps of the world, the people with the small hands. If you want to have huge hands, this is the fan.
Also, if you don't have a lot of neck, this is great.
Great to throw neck. Throw neck.
You know how, oh my God. Wait a minute. Okay, we'll get into season 7 in a second. Are you aware of this show, a modeling competition show hosted by Rachel Hunter?
No.
Baby.
Who's Rachel Hunter?
Rachel Hunter is an Australian supermodel of maybe from the 90s. Okay. Like Cindy Crawford, that era. Well, not Cindy Crawford. She's whatever. Rachel Hunter was like a pinup, like a Sports Illustrated model, successful. She has this competition show. I am not sure what it's called, but she rates them. And it is so fucking brutal. It's like, I'd rate your face a 5. You got to watch it. It makes Tyra look like Mother Teresa.
Really?
Oh, yes, baby.
What?
I will.
What is she saying?
She says, she's like rating them from 1 to 10 and just like,
she's like face 2.
Yes.
Shit like that.
Yes. Yeah. And then like a guy will come out who's like a Greek god and she'll be like, "You're too clean." It's like so crazy. It's so antagonistic and it's so wrong. And it just does not hold up. It gives the Swan, that era. It was just like brutal reality TV. And you need to go catch yourself a little bit of that because she is also, no shade, not pretty enough to be doing that.
Oh, damn.
She's gorgeous.
I don't
but
know
not
in
that
what
gorgeous.
language that would be considered shade.
What?
I think that was...
Totally shady?
Yeah. I think shade has some kind of like, boop. That's just, you ain't pretty.
No, I said,
not even shade.
No.
That's
I said,
beyond shade.
You ain't all that to be doing all that.
Right.
You know
That's
what
an
I mean?
eclipse.
Yeah.
That's the eclipse.
Yeah.
Well,
anyways,
I think it's honestly anything that's about the way people look.
it was mean-spirited, I think.
Yeah. Well, when I did Queen of the Universe, I called Michelle and I said, "Michelle, how do you actually do this?" Because it's easy for us to just say, "Fuck the judges," whatever. How do you actually critique people?
Yeah.
And she said, they're away from their families and their boyfriends and their DJs and their other drag queens. You are their only thermometer to let them know how to win.
Oh.
So if you're not honest, you're not helping them.
Yeah.
You're actually doing a disservice by like not saying shit.
And also, everybody needs to have the wherewithal to know that this is a subjective, not sport, but this is a subjective art form. This is one person's opinion. Yeah, she has qualifications, but it's just one woman's opinion.
Drag is art. And art is subjective.
Drag is art. And art is subjective. We're
I
not here
almost
to
did the
evaluate
voice
you on
and
your art. I can't get enough of that shit. They need to get Rachel Hunter on Dragula.
You know who they need to get? They need to get on Dragula? A single bucket of blood.
Wait, who's that?
That woman from the TED Talk.
What?
A single drop of blood. A single drop of blood.
Elizabeth. What's her name? Elizabeth. Yes. Yeah.
They need to get her, but instead of a drop of blood, it's Dragula, so it's a single truckload of blood. We'll hit you in the face on the runway.
We're not here to evaluate your art. We're here to evaluate your blood. Oh, that bitch is so cunty.
God.
So, girl, let me tell you something. Spoof, there it is.
Okay, so
spoof, there it is.
we
Here we go
is
again.
it possible? I would just like to. We're 4 episodes in, and now that I go home and sleep and think about what we're doing, I would just like to say a few things that I thought about yesterday. One, everybody who applies for Drag Race, is asking to be critiqued and possibly eliminated.
You're volunteering and to experience the following: critique and elimination.
And or everything.
Humiliation.
And so in some ways, I think back to my young self. I think back to not liking critiques. And I'm like, then why did you do a competition if you are not open to critique? You know?
I never not liked a critique. Every single critique I got, I thought was 100% on the money, and I was never offended.
That's the thing. It's affirming in a shitty way when you hear a critique that you also thought yourself. You're like, yeah, damn, it's true.
When I walked down with that Hello Kitty thing, I knew it was batshit. I knew it was horrible. Everything that came out of Santino's mouth was like, duh.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the humiliating part, but
yeah.
You know.
So, and I just, without, the other thing we didn't say at the top of this that I would like to amend now is, thank you to Drag Race for having us. I'm thinking of us auditioning and all that, and I'm like, they need to thank
us. I'm just kidding. No,
we really got a huge
Mary, it was the
gift.
golden ticket.
To everybody in casting and everybody at Drag Race, I can't tell you how much it changed our lives.
Steven, Mandy, Mish, Randy Fenton, Tom, Rue, everybody.
Rue.
Thank you.
RuPaul, thank you.
Thank you. Because literally, I would be dead in a ditch or under a drug den.
Yeah.
Or a social worker with $200,000 in Amex credit card debt in Boston.
You would be Mariah Carey and Precious, no makeup on with just the wig.
Yeah, and just crying.
Yeah.
By the way, Mama, she just slayed that.
Oh, she was amazing. That whole movie is so beautiful.
I rewatched that scene in the office, and I was like, I had to shut the door and leave. It was so intense.
I saw an interview where they said that the director told Mariah to not cry and she couldn't help it.
Yeah, that was totally authentic. Crazy. Mariah Carey is so cunt.
Yeah, she really is.
I fucking love her.
Did you see her singing at the Eagle?
No, but I heard about it.
Did you know about this?
I heard about it.
So
people thought she was a drag queen.
Girl, Nick and I are shooting something at the Eagle. And so the day or two after Mariah was there, I went in to scout out the location. Drink piss from the, scout out the location.
Clear out the trough. Clear out the trough with my mouth.
And there's one bartender, and it's around happy hour, so it's you can talk to the bartender. You don't want to start a conversation during busy time. That's rude, right? But I said, was it true Mariah Carey was here? And they said, yeah. They said she walked right in that door right there. She was in this bar for about 8 minutes. She did her track and left.
Fierce.
I said, but that's 8 minutes longer than probably any other gay bar that she'll go to.
No shit. That's not so elusive. That's an approachable chanteuse.
I love it. If Mariah comes out to the gay bar, she goes to the Eagle LA. The ran through dolls.
Well, she's not gonna get trapped at Heart or
oh my God, she'll never make it out of West Hollywood. She'll get killed.
There have to be a life-size bank tube shoot for her to like just jump through.
For sure.
You know
or
what I mean?
Diana Ross leaving the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's how she leaves.
Yeah, God, I love her.
So we're on episode 4. Yes. Spoof, there it is. Let me get my notes because I take notes. I loved your analog notes, the handwritten notes.
I know. I didn't take any last night or this morning. I'm such an asshole.
Can I say I'm at the point in the season where I'm watching it and I forget to take notes because I'm just watching now?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh gosh.
So who went home? So Jasmine went home. That sucks.
Damn, I didn't take any notes for this episode.
Perfect.
Okay. I went from 3 to 5. Trauma. Blocked it out.
This one's not my favorite episode, although it is the hardest, probably one of the hardest days.
You know, we go in, I believe, is there a mini challenge?
I want to suck your cock.
Is there a mini challenge?
No.
I don't think there is.
No, because we had so much to do. We had so much to do. So mini challenge means it's going to be a full fucking day, ho.
Yeah. We break into groups. I don't remember even how we got what groups.
It's whoever you were next to, I believe.
Oh, I think, it seemed rando.
I think they lined us up. Maybe I'm wrong. God, if I'm wrong, that's really...
We did?
Okay, we picked our... Oh, no, we picked our own groups. Because you picked me
did I
third.
Pick you?
Yeah, third.
How did I get to pick something?
You...
Because Jaden, Max, and Violet are left alone because they were kind of...
Again, the storyline of no one wanting to pick Violet.
Yeah. What? No. Are you sure there wasn't a mini challenge? Reading. No, when?
It's not reading yet. Okay, we don't know. I did watch it.
I did watch it too, and I
lived it. And I still don't fucking know. By the way,
how did they get the?
Shout out to a series that you did.
Oh yeah, Rugrats.
No,
Rugrats.
it was Rugrats.
Rugrats.
And Rugrats. And you did it all from memory before the season came out.
Which is very
Crazy.
not NDA compliant. And also like
I think it's fine.
I mean, it is fine. I think I asked one of the producers, or I didn't, but I asked for forgiveness rather than permission. I didn't, but of course, my memory is all stuff that I did and that, of course, didn't air. Because I think I'm the center of the universe. And then
Right.
I watch the show and I'm in it maybe 10%, you know?
Yeah.
So
It is illuminating to watch it, and we remember it from our perspective, and you watch it,
Yeah.
and you and I are so, other than our interviews, you and I are so mid.
we're so mid. And guess what? That's the kiss
We're
of death.
so mid.
Baby, that's the kiss of death on reality. If you're mid, you're gone.
We're mid. Like
they
we're
want low and high.
we're
They
just-
want nothing in the middle.
friendly and
Yeah.
moderately good at drag.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay to nice.
Middle number.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
4
middle
to
number.
6. We're giving 3. Sometimes we're giving 2. 3 to 6. I mean, 6 is a little high for me, but yeah. So it's a little humiliating to be in the middle because you get thrown out it's on the cutting room floor.
Yeah. So RuPaul says that we are going to be spoofing the greatest artist of all time, and then she
Herself.
goes, "Me," which I
Yeah.
do love.
Yeah, that's great.
I love.
Yeah.
Raymond is also exploring these.
Raymond?
I've been calling her Raymond. She's also been exploring these. I love her outfits this season.
Oh yeah.
With color blocked, polka dot,
Yeah.
pop, fantasy, bright color.
Yeah.
This is like
That's great.
RuPaul kind of. Before she was like all the awards RuPaul's kind of dressing funky and gay. Not that she's not funky and gay now, but now she looks so rich.
Yeah.
RuPaul at this time did seem like she just got funky fucking clothes.
She wears some big ass shoes as a man.
Yeah.
I don't know how she squeezes them tootsies into those lady shoes. Open toe.
Cuts them
Open
off.
toe.
So we get into groups. I think it's me, you, Fame, and Pearl.
Yep.
Very puzzling. Puzzling crew.
No, didn't they just do it? No.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
Because why do we have 4?
They chose themselves. Yeah.
Oh, maybe we just grabbed each other.
That's what we did. We just grabbed each other. Go get into a group quick. That's what we did.
Which, by the way,
Thank
as
God
if
I was-
there's time to strategize.
No,
It's
no.
Just
It was just I by the way, I had full body chills. I hate I hate that. I hate that. Because I don't want to get left alone or with somebody bad.
But I also
and
don't want to
like,
get grabbed by someone that I don't want to be with. Like, get out of here, you bum.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Ew, oh, hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Um,
guys choose each other.
I don't know.
No, because we were next to each other.
We were next to each
we
other.
were close to each other. Or no,
Proximity.
I think, yeah. And also, I just liked her. I think I liked him, you know.
Guys already like chatting.
Well, I know you
Okay.
weren't a fucking asshole or dingbat or like.
I thought you were funny.
Yeah.
But we had not, I mean, viewers know, we have not established a friendship really whatsoever.
But it's clear that you're a personable young man.
yes, and I guess parody. Okay, I had
Yeah.
just watched you do, I knew you could do dumb shit. So I'm sure that was part of it. Was like, okay, Pearl was my friend.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm watching this show. I know that Fame comes off very, I wrote this down too. Fame comes off very crazy. Fame has a very grounding presence, though. She's a very nice person.
I think you liked Fame.
Sexually?
No, no. I think you looked up to Fame, and
I liked her.
I did not.
She was 10 years older than me.
Yeah, okay, that's
Too.
true. Yeah,
I think I was 24 at the time. She was
Yeah.
30.
she was 29. She was 29.
Oh, sorry.
She was 3 years younger than me. No. but
Also, she was sober and so beautiful. I kind of thought, okay, we have a good vibe. And since I'm so mid, let me stand next to this person who's slightly less mid at drag.
let me stand next to the most breathtaking creature in this competition.
That's what I mean. Let me experience the spillover of some of that beauty.
Let me get
you know?
some of her golden shadow.
Which is, by the way,
not a greater
when
strategy.
you look like me, the strategy is not, I should stand as close as I
Who's
can
the biggest
to Fame.
booger? Who's the biggest booger?
Well, that's why I picked you.
Yeah.
I say, get over here.
So we have, she says something so chilling in this episode, like suck your cock.
Oh,
and
yes.
it makes me
Oh,
want to
my
kill.
God.
Makes me want to, it makes me want to gouge out everybody's eyes in this room. This is an ad by Betterhelp. Greetings, everyone. I'd like to tell you a little story about my neighbor, Moonbeam Sunpie. She's a fitness and spiritual influencer who once told me that if I screamed into a mason jar under a blood moon and drank it with a mixture of lemongrass and cayenne, I'd heal my childhood trauma. Well, I tried it. All I got was laryngitis, the runs, and a restraining order from the Hollywood Farmers Market.
The internet is full of wellness advice. While some of it may be nominally helpful, the majority of it is written by people who think Mercury in retrograde is a 5-alarm medical emergency. Cold plunges, gratitude journals, chakra enemas, the list goes on. Before you ingest a drink that may or may not end up destroying both your intestines and your building's plumbing system, how about you give professional advice a try? That's why I love that Betterhelp connects you with licensed therapists who can give you real, personalized support, not just vibes and vague Instagram affirmations. Therapy can help you build boundaries, learn coping skills, and actually grow, not just spiritually, but mentally, emotionally, and in ways that Moonbeam's crystals could never hope to offer. Betterhelp has over 30,000 therapists and has helped over 5 million people. It's fully online, super convenient, and you can switch therapists at any time. Plus, it's got a 4.9 rating on the App Store with over 1.7 million reviews. So it's not just me, the people have spoken. So if you're tired of Googling, why do I experience gassy crying sessions during yoga, maybe try BetterHelp instead, because your brain deserves more than Moonbeam and her cayenne potion of gastrointestinal doom. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/bald. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/bald.
This episode of The Bald and the Beautiful is brought to you by Ro. When we talk about healthcare, we usually think about bodies, symptoms, conditions, or tanned bottoms. But the truth is, your health isn't just about your blood pressure, your BMI, or your shockingly toned posterior. It's about how you feel. And if you're not feeling like you, that ripples through everything in your life. Most of us don't delay healthcare because we're lazy. Well, I do. But I'm pretty sure that superfluous third nipple will go away on its own. No, we delay healthcare because insurance is a full-time job without any perks. Fine print, endless phone calls, no thank you. I once spent 4 hours on hold when I had a toothache and ended up with a chiropractor appointment and a hernia. That's why Ro exists, to clear that nonsense out of the way. Their free insurance checker tells you if you're covered for GLP-1 meds like Ozempic or Wegovy without the bureaucratic clown parade. Just upload your insurance card and Ro handles the rest. No paperwork, no hold music, no constant, "your call is very important to us" lies. They'll send you a full report, breaking it all down in plain English, not insurance gobbledygook. Nearly half of Ro members have insurance coverage. And if you're one of them, you might already qualify for support that moves you toward your health goals. So don't let confusing coverage put your health goals on pause. Ro makes it simple, free, and actually doable. Over 500,000 people have used Ro to check their coverage. Join them and start showing up as your full, fabulous self. You deserve that. Go to ro.co/bald for your free insurance check. That's ro.co/bald to see if your insurance covers GLP-1s for free. Go to ro.co/safety for black box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications.
And this is the beginning of something I really hate, which is I hate jokes in Drag Race that are just about Drag Race.
Yeah.
And so
Well, it starts to cannibalize itself after season 6.
And so the other two groups doing entire parodies about Drag Race to me was like, no.
Okay, so
But obviously I made the wrong decision there. So
but we have our number is silly, it's dumb, but it is. I think it's the best.
I do too.
Because the others
I
are
don't know
so
what to
bad.
say.
I watched the other girls and I was like, I was fully preparing for Ginger, Kennedy, Candy, and Kasha to be like slaying it. I hated their song. I hated it.
I mean, Ginger kind of can do. Should we just go through the groups? Because this challenge does go Well, before we do it, do you remember Fame and Pearl fighting? Because I
do. Yeah.
Fame and Pearl, day to day.
Well, because
I was like, do you hate each other? Like they were fighting all the time.
But it was a very tense situation because we had to come up with choreo by ourselves. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
And by the way, the person leading the choreo is Fame.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Crazy. We needed a Laganja, someone who was like, all right, you fucking potatoes.
Right.
This is what we're doing.
Yes.
Do it again.
Point the toe,
do it
pig.
again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Bam, bam, bam. But we were just so indecisive, and Fame is such a scatterbrained person. And
I'm not a leader in that way.
No.
So it's like you and I on the sides watching Fame and Pearl argue and tell us what to do. You and I look like children of abuse because they're fighting in the middle and you and I are on the sides like,
Yeah, I mean, we're just like a silent witness.
Silently witnessing it and like watching it unravel already.
Yeah.
So, but can I be honest? It's been 10 years and obviously I haven't thought about it in a long time but I watched it. I thought, well, this is going to be the moment where I realize how bad we were now that
Yeah. It's not bad.
It's not good, but it's not the worst.
No. I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst.
It's really not the worst.
No.
I don't like the get ready to clock. I didn't respond to that.
I hated that.
And I didn't respond to that at all.
No, because here it's a terrible concept, and also like for example, so shady. Which is like Courtney doesn't have a big personality. It's like that's not the right verbiage, Michelle. But like no one should try to be Courtney because you can't.
I could.
Nobody could be Courtney. Courtney is Courtney, and she's.
I could, and I will, and I'll do it again.
You could be Porkney. Portney
ass. Portney ass.
No. And also like being Bianca is not funny.
I actually think Jaden did the best
Yeah,
job.
she was the best. She was the best. And then who was the other?
Adore. Violet was Adore.
It was just,
yeah,
but not great. And also it was just,
I just get cringed out by like something that is overly referencing.
Yeah. Well, when they
the room.
Yeah, and in later seasons when and I felt some type of way about how they ridiculed Laganja on her season and then literally adopted her whole lexicon as canon and then used it to like create challenges in subsequent seasons.
Yeah.
I thought that was so crazy. They made her sound like a fucking idiot. They like literally humiliated her. Yeah. I know I've said this before. It's beating a dead horse.
But sometimes things you say in drag when you have a platform, I hear people say things that you and I say on this pod as inside jokes. I hear people say, pull the page, and they don't know that it came from us.
Oh, wow. I don't even think it came from us.
But like jerking it.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, horny, that's very horny.
Yeah.
I've been hearing people say that, and I don't even think they hear it from us.
Interesting.
So sometimes I think Drag Race accidentally, like, when the show comes out and the whole world is saying Laganja phrases, then Drag Race is like, oh, maybe that did eat.
Yeah. But that's like shitty. It's like, you should, like, it's not even that simple because they like continued. I don't know. It's just weird to me. I understand what you're saying. But I also think that it's like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have to do tan. I love my look. I had fun.
Oh, you look amazing.
I had fun.
Pearl looks great. Fame looks great.
Fame looked wonderful.
I look okay for this time in my career.
Fame really worked that sunburn out.
She looked great.
Fabulous.
I actually think her on her knees sucking the dick was maybe one of the only parts I really liked.
Mm-hmm. I loved when we turned.
I like the turning. I don't know where I got this idea. I think it's because we had no time and this entire cohesive look could be done with makeup. Absolutely. We just needed to look burned.
So easy peasy.
I don't remember this moment at all of choosing this idea. I don't remember if we had other ideas. Do you?
There was another idea and I don't remember what it was.
I had no idea. Like all I can remember is us picking this and running. Because we had to record in like an hour.
All right, listen up, fucking listeners. You in your car on the 405. Let me tell you what we had to do. We had to go get in our clothes, get to the studio, wait around for a fucking hour. And then RuPaul comes out, explains the challenge. We have to team up, alone, come up with a concept for a parody. That alone could take a couple of hours, maybe even a day.
Yeah.
Like to come up with a good one. Then we had to write lyrics for it.
It would take Sherry Vine 6 years.
6 years. Rah, rah, ooh, la, la. I just shit my pants.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Never mind, I'll find someone like Pooh.
Yeah. Oh, I had some black beans, a greasy soufflé. Oh, wow, things are not going my way. I have to go.
Shit me with your best shot.
Yeah. Okay, so we had to do that, and then we had to.
I heard it through the grapevine. It's always kind of a fecal material.
Fecal matter. So we had to take one of RuPaul's songs, which are pretty, whatever. And we had to do a whole parody. That's tough.
Oh yeah.
Then we have to come up with a concept for a music video. That in itself is tough. Then we had to create out of thin air choreography for this music video. Then we had to go get into drag for this music video. Yeah. Then we had to record music We had to record our
We had
voices.
to record the voices, and then maybe an hour later, we received them in on headphone.
Yeah.
Wait, they didn't show this. Do you remember Fame being like, Fame? This was literally Fame. I remember this like it was yesterday, and it just came back to me. This is Fame putting in her headphones and hearing her own singing for the first time. So she was like, she was
Christina Aguilera.
She was like, I
Maria
sound
Callas.
so good. And she kind of does. Like she
She's
does
pretty
turn it
good,
out
yeah.
in, they give us the real quick auto-tune pass for sure.
Yeah, I forgot. We had to go in the recording studio, do that. Then we had to go.
Pearl sunglasses with her drawn on nostrils. Triangles with the big sunglasses. I look like a sunburned Muppet.
Yeah.
You look amazing.
I look like Magda.
I
look like Magda from Something About Mary. I
you look
love
perfect
her.
for the song.
Tan mom. Love that outfit.
And you're
love
doing
that
like
one piece.
this.
Yeah, really
You
getting
were
into it.
great.
And you even peeled skin off of
Yeah.
peeled skin off. I had a blast that day because that's my that's my wheelhouse. That's my forte. Ugliest dress. Mama, I was born for that moment.
Born in the game.
Like born for that moment. So we did that.
Can I explain what I saw on the screen? So
yeah.
I've never been in a music video. I've never been on a green screen. I don't know how music videos work.
Me neither.
And I guess I thought
You just kept walking out of the frame.
when you are done singing your line, leave because somebody else is going. I thought it was like, we're going to roll it. And then when you're done singing, move and somebody else. So I kept walking off.
This is a group number.
I know. So I kept walking off and being like, and then Michelle would be like, why are you over there? I'd be like, well, I did it. I'm done. And she'd be like, no, you go back. I said, oh, okay. So I went back in there and sang it again and then walked back to the side. I was like, I don't know.
Funny.
But
so
I didn't
funny.
know. You guys,
Yeah,
I had no idea how editing worked. I only used iMovie once to make my Drag Race audition. I had no idea.
I didn't even do that.
I didn't understand that you all do a pass of the song and then later they punch it and make something from it.
Yeah. It's fear.
And I'm watching it and I'm going like, this is just an example of the extreme ignorance of like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, we're fish out of water.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Also, we don't know how to be efficient. We don't know like, oh, let's get this shot. We don't know how to direct ourselves. We have to direct ourselves.
We have to direct ourselves.
That's another crazy thing. It's like, okay. And also with Pearl and Fame not getting along and us being kind of like
passive.
Passive.
We're very
like,
passive.
Like we're being we're with mommy and daddy, what do you want? You know?
Yeah.
It was not easy. That was a lot to do in one day.
And the only thing I remembered, honestly, I didn't think we did great, but I left having really no idea that we did bad.
Yeah. No, I didn't think we did bad.
But I didn't think we were like, I know the judges weren't rolling, but I also was like, okay.
It was serviceable.
It was competent.
It was serviceable.
And they can do it.
Yes.
And we didn't get to watch the other groups.
No, we did not.
So we're going off of just vibes.
Yeah, vibes.
But I honestly thought dressing like season 6 queens was dumb. And I thought a number about RuPaul was dumb.
Also, wait, the I think this is so funny. Her apparent like being offended about Drag You. Like they played it 3 times. 3 times she was like,
no, RuPaul, the best part is she goes, stop. What was that about Drag You? And she's sort of like, it's not lapis, it's cerulean. Yeah, she's like getting ready to read.
Like, well, you know, it was my favorite project and it was helped a lot of people.
She goes, it changed a lot of lives.
I was like, yeah. Well, I was flummoxed by that because I'm like,
but also that's the exact type of joke that I think Ru would love.
Of course.
So
she's not offended. You know, I think maybe because it just wasn't funny.
Well, Mary got 40 Emmys for Drag Race and 0 for Drag You. Like
no. I mean, if she was really actually offended by that, I am so shocked.
I would be too.
I would be shocked.
Yeah.
Like, and so they always come back to her like
that person on Ru's TikTok right now doesn't make me think that person is offended by that.
She just shoved a nuke up her pussy.
I know.
Can I help you?
Do you
have a question?
My favorite is the mustaches too. Do you see the one about God? And she's a little girl and she's like, yeah, I guess I will ask. So funny. RuPaul.
The Annie one?
Girl, the Annie one.
Barefoot in a parking lot. Goes on for 25 minutes.
It's too much.
It's so crazy.
She's too good.
This episode of The Bald and the Beautiful is sponsored by Audible. Darling, I'm in a bubble bath right now, and not just because I deserve it, but because audible romance has absolutely ruined me for real men. One moment I'm tangled in the bedsheets of a Regency Duke, the next I'm emotionally compromised by a 7-foot-tall polo player with a tragic English countryside backstory and very specific stamina. Whether it's a rom-com, a romantasy, or something that should probably come with a heart condition warning, Audible's romance collection has it all. Right now, I'm listening to The Love Hypothesis by Ellie Hazelwood. And honestly, if a fictional STEM hottie ever looked at me like that, I'd pass out in this tub and ascend to the heavens. So if you're ready to be loved, ravished, or simply respected by a fictional billionaire, start your free 30-day trial at audible.com/bald. And you'll have to do it without my help because frankly, I can't get out of this tub until I finish this audiobook. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/bald.
Okay, so in retrospect, because if we consider how the challenges shake down in future episodes, I should have won this challenge. Only because
Wait a minute.
I should have won this challenge.
Who did win?
Kennedy.
She was great.
She not better than me though. She wasn't better than me. She wasn't. She did like a ghetto character, which Gru goes nuts for. She was very funny, but she wasn't all that funnier than me.
You two were the best,
both
for
funny.
Sure.
But so considering the amount of wins and challenge wins that Ginger and Kennedy would receive, this would have made more sense for me to get this one than the Merle one. I was completely forgettable in the Merle challenge.
Yeah, can I say, honestly, you were by far the best part of our group. And so for that reason too, we all did just okay, but you were actually good.
So she picked for the top, she picked one from each group.
Oh, she did.
We did not have, there was not a group who won.
Oh, that's right.
So that was a switch, that was a little change, that was a little switch up I didn't expect. So it was Jaden, Kennedy, and me.
I remember RuPaul going, tonight you're going to be judged as individuals.
Yeah, which was such a curveball because I thought we were safe.
I thought as a group I was going to be in a safe group.
Yeah,
you know me, my goal on Drag Race is to coast in the middle and never be noticed, apparently, because that's how you win.
Yeah, and then
obviously.
you just, big finish.
Big finish. I was saving my cunty, sickening gowns for the end.
So this was kind of such a...
Did you have any favorites? I thought, obviously, Ginger always delivers. She did a good job.
She did a great job, but I really did not like the song. I think it went on way too long and it wasn't funny.
And Jaden was the best in that group, I felt.
Yeah,
Best
she was
Bianca.
just hamming it up. Oh, let's listen we got a voice note from Jaden.
Well, thank God.
Cue it up. It's just porn.
She gets so stressed out. She
Just
called me
lesbian
being like,
porn.
what should I talk about? I said, girl, just
anything.
Greatest accomplishment. It was when me, Max, and Violet did Get Ready to Clock. We did, I played Bianca Del Rio. I think Max was Courtney Act. Violet was
Adore.
somebody. I forgot. Honey, my brain cells, I told you. Girl, I done forgot.
Season 6.
But yes, that was my my greatest accomplishment, at least in my head. I did not win that challenge, but according to the fan base, they said I won that challenge. But it was definitely a really big accomplishment for me because I feel like that was my moment where I was like the most proud of myself.
Do you hear dogs barking? Jaden's she's Cruella DeVille. She's surrounded by Dalmatians.
She's in the kennel.
Yeah. She was great. I mean, Jaden, can I say watching this season for how old this is? She's got the face card.
Oh yeah,
Jaden's fucking gorgeous in
Great
this
dancer
season.
too.
The green runway, they cut to her with this green glitter. No, wait. It's in the future. It's when she's so Tempest. She has that green glitter lip. And I'm like, is Jaden kind of one of the faces of the season? Kind of.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, so then we get, honestly, this whole day, I just remember that and then elimination.
This runway, I'm sorry, it had some highs and some lows. It really was a hit and miss. I think it was mostly misses. I'll go down the list because I remember I really took notes on this.
Can I say my fave?
Yes. Whose?
Violet.
No shit.
That little Vegas
No
look
shit.
was so cool.
No
and
shit.
she's naked wearing feathers.
No shit.
And I love
this was
Max.
Jessica Alba. This was Jessica Alba and her shameless plug for her shitty products. I'm sorry.
I remember
She was
Kennedy
so a non-entity.
Kennedy
Ugh.
wins the challenge, and we're like, "You won baby wipes, girl."
Girl, and Jessica Alba, God love her. She's one of the most beautiful women in the world. Shows up in the shittiest outfit. Sorry, I know this is so shady.
No, she also says like, "I don't know what I've got myself into," or something.
It's
I don't know what she says.
so boring.
Yeah.
It's just like BORING, mama. But you're gorgeous.
The Honest Company. I've never tried their products,
Me neither. Go-
and I think they're clean ingredients. I think it's like
they're made in the Sudan.
No, I think some families
Yeah.
don't want to
it's-
use chemicals for like cleaning shit.
Yeah, no parabens, blah, blah, blah. But good
I
for
thought
her.
those were basic. Max is great. Max is low key.
I
loved it. Little Marie Antoinette look?
Hated it.
Oh, I loved it.
Okay. There was no green.
Oh yeah, it's just green nipples.
Green nipples and like a vaguely sage pannier or whatever you call it.
Yeah,
Hated it.
that's true.
Hated it. I mean, no, the
I
face
mean,
card
I
is
hated
always
Kennedy's, and she wins the challenge.
Girl, hers was so
chicken
ugly.
feathers. Chicken
Okay,
feathers.
so let's go ugly. Ginger, horrible. Awful.
Is it the satin?
Yes. It's
She looks like
horrible.
a fucking leprechaun.
This should have been her ugliest dress. This should have been her
It's-
ugliest
But
dress.
the ugliest dress one is also green.
I know, but that was better than this one.
This one was pretty bad.
Mine was so basic, and I have the worst outfitter's wig hairline. It's a helmet.
It's a helmet.
It's a dark helmet from Spaceballs.
It is truly the beginning
It's
of a
the-
dress.
it's-
It's like if you sewed the dress and then you're gonna do shit to it.
Mary, it was a t-shirt long dress with a slit.
With a slit.
I had it. Listen, I was broke. I was poor. I had no time. I had a green dress. There was a green runway. I said, that's it.
Right.
That's what they're getting. I gave a little leg. That's it.
It wasn't bad. It
No,
was not a winning
It's
look.
completely forgettable.
Yeah.
It was green.
I liked it better than Kennedy's, but it honestly is just more forgettable because
No.
it's
Kennedy's
is
was
bad.
so over designed.
Kennedy, you know it's bad.
You know
Come
it's
on,
bad.
girl.
No. I don't know that she knows it's bad. Those shitty chicken feather
Chicken to add
sash.
bulk across the middle.
Oh my god, it was so the over design was so nasty. Who else? Fame, sensational. Not her best, but lovely.
I love this
Yeah,
Fame
lovely.
one. It's like a purple green.
and it's iridescent green. It's like it's beautiful.
It's cool.
Her mug.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she's got the black hair
God,
on. I think this is the
yeah.
first time we see Fame in black hair.
yeah. I can't wait
She
till we
looks
get
so
there to
good.
death becomes her because her makeup in that
And makeup is for real.
fucking legendary. Okay, then who is Pearl? Hated it.
Hated it. Pearl, I hated it too.
It was crafts. It was
hated it.
sixth grade Halloween craft store.
She is so tiny in this.
Yeah, she looks crazy. She looks like she's giving Anna.
I liked the
And,
makeup.
Yeah, I loved the little the fishnet shading thing for this
Yeah.
for scales. Hated this outfit with a passion.
Yeah.
Hated it so much. Just because she's so good. Jaden's, I didn't like it.
You know, I talked to Jaden today on the phone and she said, girl,
It was a dance costume.
she said, honestly, when I got on Drag Race, she said, I called the call center I worked at. I told them I needed to go on a leave. And she said, I went home and she said, casting told me to just start looking through my closet. And she said, I realized all my outfits were for dancing and making money.
Dude, I understand that. That was like I had mostly cat suits to perform in.
Yeah.
Like I just didn't
And that's
have
what's
anything.
hard on Drag Race. And they're like, it's too many bodysuits. I'm like, you know what we do for work, right?
Yeah, you know I perform
You
for
know, we roll
bachelorettes.
around,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Mine forget about who.
Because gowns are so limiting. And as a working drag queen, you have your gown
wear
for your ballad or whatever.
You do your gowns for the second number on a Wednesday night with nobody there.
Right.
You know, Violet's was just and so creative.
Yeah.
like such a great, unusual choice. Oh, what would Candy
Violet's
win?
face. Look, Violet's in a Fame is it or Candy's in a green dress with a green wig.
Oh,
It's like a Beyonce ombre, but it's green.
It was a mother of the bride beaded thing with some green
it's
green.
it's like a Beyonce
green
hair with green
tinged.
tips.
Yeah. Too forgettable.
Yeah, I really hated that outfit of hers.
I don't know. She
I-
looked very pretty, but it was just.
And I didn't respond to Pearls at all.
Mm-mm.
Honestly, I don't know if mine was a losing look at the time, but I don't love it.
No, I really, and it's also Cake is very anything goes. Temple of Doom, Ching Chong.
Yeah,
You know.
honestly, through my eyes of 2025, I can understand that the 3-year-old or whatever who put that look together who didn't know what Bryant Park was. Like my only references of fashion at all were from like costume stores and cartoons.
Yeah.
So almost everything is like an occupation.
Yeah.
Or like when you're that early in
It's
drag,
a bit.
everything's
You're
a
thinking
bit.
Yeah.
And
so
looking
you're doing
back-
your like Oriental thing.
The fact that I'm like a white girl wearing like a Chinese look.
Well, Mama, you have to consider this. This is back when Gwen Stefani had Harajuku girls as accessories.
And
Do you know what I mean? Like
yes.
this is a different time. 10 years ago, it sounds like not a lot of time, but it actually was in terms of this kind of thing.
Yeah, when I
We've
think
come
about
a long
it,
way.
what's crazy to think back is it never crossed my mind that was odd.
And nobody said
And
anything.
nobody
they
said
Shanghai.
anything. Also, it was a look that launched people on the internet being mad that I was eliminated.
Yeah. Nobody had took up any umbrage with
but
it.
now watching it, I'm like, that's a bizarre thing for you, girl from Wisconsin. What's weird about it at the time too was people knew I was close with kimchi, and people were like, "Did you borrow that from Kim?" I said, "Kim's Korean."
Bam. There you go.
Even to this day, Kim and I would call laughing because Kim was like, "Why does everyone think that I borrowed you this dress?" I said, "I don't know." Girl, Kim texted me the funniest fucking thing the other day. She was at Pride and someone said, "I love you. You're like a drag queen with an AAPI twist." Kim said, "What's the twist? What's the twist? What does that mean?"
It's Mandarin Oriental twist. What is that? With a twist?
Shout out to the POC queens because I'm sure they get weird fucking shit like that said to
Are
them
the
all the time.
Asian queens? Are you kidding me? What about Joel Kim Booster and Bo and Yang being the same person?
To who?
Everybody. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Not to me.
No, not to me either. but it's just so wild. What kind of Chinese are you?
Yeah.
You know?
I guess can I say one thing I liked about the look? I guess I liked the fabric, the mint.
Yeah. Mint julep.
Yeah, I guess I like the color, but I don't know why I picked that. I'd never worn it before. It was made for Drag Race.
It was made for Drag Race?
I didn't own one thing green.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't have anything green. I didn't have one thing green.
Yeah.
I should have done anything. I could have just had a sequin green gown. But honestly, I end up getting eliminated anyway, so it doesn't matter.
We should have talked about what we would wear now instead.
Oh, that's a great idea. I would have done instead something like Violet, like a showgirl, but with a headpiece, and I can juggle, and I would have done something with juggling.
I think you maybe want to be a little more covered up.
Girl, you know what? Last time I wore that outfit do you remember like last Pride, I did that lip sync gig for Netflix as a joke? I did like an outdoor gig. And all the comments were like, there was video of me lip syncing. You know, I don't lip sync that much
they
anymore.
were like,
all the comments were like, guess the rent was due. I'm like, how come I'm like,
she's really slumming it. She has fallen. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
And also, Netflix, I was not slumming it. Like,
hello.
Was paid well. As was Fina. Fina was booked there. Like, it was just so crazy. Whenever people catch me lip syncing now, they're like, damn, what are you, collections? I'm like, fuck.
Uncle Sam's got you up by the pliers. Yeah.
So I remember it's time for critiques. I knew I was not going to win this challenge. I was really blindsided that I was in the bottom. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was going to be Candy and Pearl.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah, I thought, I don't know who. I thought Candy and
I just didn't expect him in the bottom. I remember really
because Pearl at this point has been getting critiques of like, girl.
Yeah.
You know, and this is like it's getting to a boiling point.
So I was really, but I guess I want to say I was 24 and a huge dollop of delusion. I was probably just in shock that I was in bottom because I was like, but I'm me. It's hello, Bella Hadid.
My name.
Yeah. So A was that, but B, I actually didn't think I did the best, and I didn't think I had the worst runway. So I was like, oh shit, this is happening. And then I remember, I love Blondie. So I remember being like, thank God this is a song that I've known. I know every word. Didn't even have to listen to it. I knew every word. Yeah. And you hope on Drag Race if you get a song where you hope if you have to lip sync, it's a song you really know. Yeah. I was like, I know the drums to this song. I know every part of this song. Yeah. So I was like, I'm ready. And then I know Pearl, so I was like, I was pretty sure I was going to bury her, and then it just didn't occur. And I know about lip syncing. I know about drag performance. At this point, I've been doing drag for like, I don't know, 6 years, 7 years or something. And I've seen many drag performances. And I did not see Pearls as something that was exceptional. In fact, I thought it was something that was pretty bad. And so when I'm looking at you,
again, I don't think any performance on the main stage is great.
Right.
But you just can't do it because there's no walls, there's no support, there's no like, you're not in your outfit of choice, you're not in your, whatever. All these things stacked together.
You're in a bad mood. Your
feet are like literally gout.
Yeah.
You've got gout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's razor blades on the toes. Yeah, I was like, there was no question in my mind because I was operating from this delusional point of like merit. So I was like, oh, it's a meritocracy. There's no it was like, oh, of course it's not.
And I still maybe didn't think I felt like I knew in my heart I was not going to win this competition, but I did not think I was going this early. So I was really grappling with that. The reality of that, I was like, what?
Yes, I thought you and me were going to be about 3/4 of the way to the end.
Me too.
Yeah.
I thought we'd have a lovely time with the free food.
Yes, yeah.
And then go home and have memories and snapshots.
And then wouldn't have to go through the horror of the voting and the waiting and the numbers and all that crap, which I'm so actually relieved.
Well, we did end up doing that later, and it's a different experience to wait a whole year and not really know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I remember they called Pearl's name, and I thought it was a double stay.
I
couldn't believe it. I know that's delusional, but I couldn't believe it.
I was just as shocked.
I couldn't believe it.
And I didn't, like you said, we weren't really friends at this point. I was completely shocked. I felt so shocked and betrayed.
Full body chills. I had full body chills.
I feel so shocked and betrayed right now.
Anyway,
it was crazy.
In the moment, too,
because she was doing something like this. People in the car, just imagine.
Yeah, it was like a different style for sure. Different style. Marianne Williamson.
No, it was more in fabric.
Totally.
But it was whatever. Who fucking cares?
Who cares? It was so long
cares?
ago. And you know what I learned from watching this? I haven't watched this episode in so long. In the moment, it feels like the end of the world. And if I have advice to somebody who's on Drag Race now, if you lose a lip sync and go home, the wait is not a big deal.
No,
it is not a big deal.
You got it. That's the advice I've given girls before too. Like I say, do not go on the show unless you are 100% comfortable with the fact of going home first.
100%.
Do not. Then you have no business being on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Like of course, you need to want to win and you need to think you can win, but you have to unlike me, who thought I would kill myself. You know, like you can't do that. It's just a fucking show. And you can also parlay it into a lot of shit.
And I'll tell you guys, if you don't know, when you get eliminated, I don't know if people know that this happens. So
RuPaul comes out and fucks you.
You leave, they take you to all the other drag queens wait behind the main stage in silence for what feels like an hour. It feels like an hour. So everyone who's safe sits there. One person has won home, and the story producers stand there with cattle prods ready to be like, because they're like, don't spill the tea without the cameras, which is, by the way, what I would do.
No shit.
I would slap people and say, don't fucking talk about that until we get the cameras on.
No shit.
Don't you want people to know?
We're making a television show. Yeah,
and also, don't you want
people
to know?
You're a terrible actor.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
So they make everyone wait. And I remember they take you to a room. You're still in drag. I think they let you get on a makeup and then they sit you down. They go, you did a great job. And I remember they went 4 episodes. That's a month of television. You're gonna be on TV for 4 weeks. Mm-hmm. Plus, you get to come back for a reunion. Mm-hmm. And they were telling me
that's really
true
nice
stuff. They were
that's really nice.
I remember Theron was like, "You're forever a Drag Race girl, and you can do anything with this, and it's not a big deal." You know, he was like, "Somebody went home yesterday. Somebody goes home tomorrow." Yeah. Like,
that's really helpful. That's really helpful.
And it was very helpful. And I was just shocked. I was so shocked. And I remember I flew home for a week. Boop. Because I come back, spoiler alert, I flew home for a week. And when I left, I remember when I got eliminated, they said, "You're coming back in a week." And I said,
they told you that right away?
Yes.
Cunt.
They said, "You're coming back in a week."
That's
and I
cunty.
said, "For what?" And they said, "Well, you will be making another appearance, so you can go home, but don't unpack or anything."
Cunt.
They might have even let me leave my drag.
That's fierce. Because those baggage fees, honey, they weren't paying them.
But you also, I think, could go home and get extra drag and come back too. You know, you could cheat. Really.
Imagine if you just came home and just came back fucking
with pussy lips,
like Daphne Guinness.
Oh yeah, with breasts,
full
breasts. Yeah, of course.
Sorry, I'm walking weird. My cunt is healing.
No, I come back and I got my hairline done, but just recently, it's just scabs, and I'm like,
scabs, blood, and then dilating
for sure. And so I went home and
fucked your boyfriend.
That's it. I went up. My beautiful.
What did you do when you went home?
My beautiful boyfriend Kyle picked me up at the airport. I remember I arrived at the Milwaukee terminal, Southwest, rich, and I walked and my boyfriend saw me and I went like this and I cried and then he gave me a hug and then we just I went out to eat and had sex Not at the same time. But like I fucked sex with my lovely boyfriend Kyle at the time, and we just hung out. And then I went back. We will not get to it, but I went back not really. They didn't tell me it was going to be to compete. They didn't tell me anything.
Wow.
But it was really disappointing. And when the show came out, I was shocked at the outpouring of support when I was eliminated. They don't tell you that. It's almost like when you get eliminated from Drag Race, everybody loves you.
Yeah.
When you're not in the running, people just focus on what they like about you.
You should have won. You should have stayed. You should have did this.
You went home too early. I loved you.
Yeah,
it was actually such a blessing.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Of course, me, high drama in the confessionals. I am so shocked and betrayed. She should be here. This is a travesty.
And I'm leaving.
It's the last straw.
Did you have an exit line plan? Because you didn't say anything.
I did not have an exit line plan because
you didn't
I'm
think you were going
telling
home.
you, I did not think this was going to happen.
Damn.
And I know that's Delulu.
No, it's not. It's
But
not Delulu.
But
It's not
there's
Delulu.
moments on like All Stars or whatever where I was like, oh, I know I'm going to be in the bottom. Or I know I won.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I didn't think I even made a strong enough impression to be in the bottom. It was like so mid. But honestly, that's kind of the worst thing you can do.
Oh, but this is also, okay. So for the people on Reddit and all this stuff and the sleuths and stuff, this is where I start to become, where Pollyanna starts to become aware of production.
Right.
Because this is obviously a rivalry, or not a rivalry, this is a emotionally juiced moment.
Yeah,
You and
Pearl and I were real friends.
Yeah, and she cried. And I believed her.
I still consider us real friends. I just texted her this week and
It was green. She blocked you.
I watch, if you guys would like to support Pearl, she is still creating in like 300 different ways on the internet.
It sounds
she's
so corny.
not building
she's
RVs.
So creative.
She's sewing. She's doing makeup.
Yeah. She's doing crazy characters in the desert.
I know, in the woods doing drag.
Spheres.
In a lot of ways, watching Pearl is really interesting because when I remove myself from our age and our friendship, this is sort of a turning point as a viewer where Pearl cracks and kind of decides to care about Drag Race.
Yeah.
She actually, from here on out, goes harder.
Yes.
At least from a viewer standpoint.
Okay, from a viewer standpoint. From my standpoint, I'm like,
well, we'll get to it because
yes, a 180-degree personality change is very common to happen over 24 hours. Yes, darling.
watching it honestly as a viewer, when I take myself out of it and obviously the disappointment, I, as a viewer, do like Pearl on Drag Race. I like her talking heads. I like her drag.
I like her too.
And so, I don't know. If I was a viewer, I wouldn't like to see Pearl go either. So it's kind of a hard elimination. I really thought Candy Love, I thought it was going to be Candy.
Yeah, it was tough because the two of you, so for me, the two of you are very unique characters thus far in Drag Race. You look like a boy. You look like a boy.
In drag?
No,
Oh.
like you look like a boy.
Yes.
And like
Which is
like,
a real hard left for drag queens to have eyebrows.
It
teeth.
is. You
Yeah.
look like a male boy. And you're like an attractive young man. And then Pearl's a heartthrob.
Really? I mean, I'm
Heartthrob.
very handsome.
Teeny Bop magazine. She's from One Direction.
Yeah.
She's in BTS.
And
She's New Kids on the Block. She's in NSYNC.
He has this like little square jaw with blue eyes that are kind of far set.
It's
like
James Dean.
very handsome.
He's
Pearl, very
James
handsome.
Dean.
Yes.
And it can't be overstated. I mean, looks count for a lot on a TV show. That's about looks.
I just mean as a fan of who is on the Drag Race, I also would have been mad if I would have wanted to see more Pearl too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
In the moment you feel poor me, but watching it, I'm like, girl, it's another drag queen getting eliminated from Drag Race.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, this was also at a time where there wasn't 8 franchises a year.
Totally.
It felt so serious.
Yeah. And
it was Drag Race was once a year
That's true.
in one franchise. And
All eyes were on you. All drag eyes were on this show.
yeah. And this was when girls from the show really were stars for a year. And I don't mean that in a shitty way, but now you really need to make a splash to even get a few Pride bookings, I think.
Yeah.
So
now it's a different situation, but from season 3 to our season, because season 6 was huge. Huge. I mean, Bianca, Courtney, Adore, megastars.
really launched
Mega.
that season being so good made it hard for people to like our season, I think.
Yeah.
But also really helped our bookability.
Yes. Many of us went on to like incrementally make many thousands of dollars at our bookings. So like,
Not me. Millions. At each one. Hamburger Mary's Milwaukee instantly changed my salary.
$12 million. Okay, well, let's go to wrap.
Okay.
So I feel so shocked and betrayed.
It was honestly, I'm watching the whole thing with someone who's never seen it, which is
think I
very
must-
illuminating.
Yeah, I think I must have been starting to be your friend at this point because I really felt those things that I said in the confessional.
Yeah, I watching it with someone who's never seen it,
Mhm.
and they were shocked. And I was
Really?
like, I guess I was shocked. It was weird.
It
but
was shocking.
It was shocking
It was
television.
betraying. Yeah.
But like I said, it almost weirdly backfires on the person who stays because I remember people
Yes.
being weirdly anti-Pearl,
Absolutely.
which I thought was crazy.
like remember anti-Kennedy coming up. That's another thing. We'll get to that later. But also, this is also goes to show because for the viewer, this is what 4 episodes. This is about
a week and a half.
A week and a half. But in human time, this is 4 months.
It's been 8 years.
It's been no, because we have no social media, we have no other friends, we have no other social contact. We're completely
And we're doing drag 12 hours a day.
12 hour day, and we are it's a Vietnam kind of situation. Fast friendships and bonds are forged instantly.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a lot of the drama comes from that.
But Pearl sent a voice note. Yes.
All right, Pearl.
Oh, but side note, I maybe delusionally think that I'm close friends with Pearl, so I call her or send her texts all the time.
Yeah.
And she always responds,
Oh,
which at least
nice.
means she's interested in correspondence.
Yeah,
But
I
I
hung out
think
with her.
I've always believed that I'm close to her, and a lot of my friendships are completely one way, and that's okay.
Works for you.
Works for
The
me.
most memorable thing for me to come from our season would be when Trixie and I had to lip sync. People don't understand what it's like to have won that lip sync and then watch Trixie become the Trixie that we know and love today. Yeah. For the last decade, I've been slowly, publicly executed because of this moment.
Truly.
Somehow I'm 100% at fault. And as much as I appreciate the death threats, perhaps someone could have the wherewithal to blame the actual person who chose to send you home. Ginger won another lip sync against you, but nobody seems to recall. So I have to say, the wrath feels personal. Anyway, I'm proud of you both, and I'm happy to be your season 7 sister
Okay.
forever. And there's nothing you can do about it. Keep being blonde, hot, and horny. Smoochies.
Okay.
That's very Pearl.
I need to say a little few things because that is crazy.
No, can I say, we just said, this voice note reminds me of what we just said, which is when someone you like on Drag Race goes home, it's not fair to turn to the other drag queen and say, fuck her.
You didn't say, actually, I'm in charge. Chop.
Pearl didn't send me home.
It's RuPaul. It's RuPaul at RuPaul.com. You can email her. You can send letters to World of Wonder. You can Google the address.
And can I tell you something about
Pearl?
I've known Pearl for probably damn near 15 years. Pearl is not someone sitting home sending death threats to people.
No.
Pearl's not thinking about Drag
No.
Race. Pearl's
you think,
not.
Yeah.
you
You think
know.
Kennedy was? Kennedy invited me to Thanksgiving.
Girl.
And I went there, and it was like the time, and her family was like, I'm part of the family. It was amazing. But
That
it's
really
crazy.
bummed me out. That voice note bummed me out.
That was really fucking sad and also a big eye opener. Well, shit. Well, anybody who's going to send death threats is not going to listen to us.
This is the thing that I would like to not speak out of turn, but I want to say that I know Pearl enough to know that she did not love every part of doing Drag Race. And
No,
she did
she
not
hated
love
most of
parts
it.
of being famous. And
Yeah.
it makes me sad that her main memory from this is that she was just doing her job, which is to compete. They
Yeah.
say go lip sync, and she said okay.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
I know. but-
because she did a lot
I
of
know.
great drag on Drag Race.
And also, she had the most incredible, unprecedented, unparalleled display of testicular hugeness when she stood up to RuPaul.
Well, that's a whole section of my
And
notes because
Mary, I cannot wait to get to there.
Girl, it's
I was,
so
I
cunty.
was like, I was 24 inches away, and I remember it like it was yesterday.
yeah,
Okay,
honestly,
we'll see you next time. Then.
can I have one more thing?
Yeah.
I honestly would like to say, at the time, what I just said about don't hate the other person, I didn't really think that much about that at the time because I was just receiving all this. That lip sync,
You were a martyr.
Everybody was
You were a
being
martyr.
so nice to me
You were
about
a
it.
martyr, yeah.
Everybody was being nice to me because I lost.
Right.
And I guess I didn't spend much time thinking about at the time how
How
much that
she
would
would-
feel for Pearl.
Yeah.
But over the years, I've thought a lot about it.
Yeah, because I've
And it's
never
shitty.
I've never received that. Alaska has. Kennedy has.
Alaska, Kennedy. I mean,
Alaska and Kennedy have been spammed, death threatened. Do you think Alaska? Do you know how many times Alaska has had to listen in a meet and greet for her? Like, Katya should have won. No, she shouldn't have.
right.
Like in knowing full well that like, no, she shouldn't have. That she won. Like she killed it. Oh no, whatever.
Right.
But like that's so frustrating.
Yeah.
We get the repetition of it.
Honestly, I think my understanding of that probably came from All Stars when I did well.
Yeah.
It became about other people who should have done
Right.
better.
And it's not
But that's a fleck of what Pearl got.
I know.
Pearl got that for the rest of the season.
Kennedy
Kennedy.
got fucking bombed.
It was so
even
fans,
though she's so whatever, we'll get to it.
I feel sad about that voice note. Pearl, I'm sorry.
yeah, that's really sad.
I'm really sorry. I guess maybe at the time, if I had understood that, I would have been like, y'all are being whack.
Yeah, but you don't because you're in a whole different mindset. Well, spay and
Let's
neuter
keep
your
it
pets.
light. Pearl,
Yeah.
Pearl, the fact that she even sent us a voice note.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Oh, and I have a lovely teeny little good note to end on. I went to a car wash for the first time, and I drove over a giant cone, and I had it stuck in my tire for the whole time until I got to the front of the car wash. And the girl's like, I was like, what? She's like,
You said my car? Thanks.
I was like, I got out of the car, Mama, this big, this tall, wedged in the left front tire the whole time. Cunty. See you later.